Hi, I'm Nicole Green with Beth M and Bridge X Leadership, and I am here with Kelly Edwards of Bridge Tutorial Ministries. How you doing today, Kelly?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Nicole?
I am good. I'm so glad you could take this time to be with us. And with this virtual homeschool fair, our goal is to get the information out to the families one way or another. So thankfully,
Sounds
we were
good.
able to have this virtual experience. And I'm going to just ask you to tell us about yourself and about Bridge Tutorial Ministries and what you all offer to homeschoolers.
Okay, so Bridge Tutorial Ministries is a non-denominational Christian ministry where the main goal is to connect families with experienced tutors and resources so that they can successfully take middle and high school classes. It meets Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 times a week, and classes are generally 55 minutes long. And the cool thing about Bridge is that unlike some other tutorials at the high school level, you can take classes a la carte. So you can take one class or you could take up to, 3 or 4. Some people take a few more than that, but that's the exception. Generally, people take somewhere between 2 and 4 classes, but they don't follow a certain pattern. We don't have the same schedule every year. It's basically, we try to provide core subjects, your math, your English, your science, and your history. And we usually have a few different types of each of those core subjects. And then we also try to get several electives in. And it just depends on who's available to tutor, who is willing to share their expertise in that particular subject area every year. And that's how we make our schedule. So it's not as predictable as other tutorials are at times, but the nice thing is that it's a la carte.
Yes, and that it's available. How long has Bridge been around?
Bridge has been around about 8 years, and I might be off on that, but it's definitely 8 because one of my oldest children, who are 23 now, she was there, and it was around a little longer than when she first took a class there.
Okay, awesome. So I was asking that question because I was thinking about the continuity. Although the schedule changes every year and whatever is available, and always math, science, history, and English. You guys have been doing it for a while, so the
Yeah.
community can trust that you know what you're doing and that the classes are available. Can you tell us a little bit about your population? What grades do you serve, and people come from where to get to Bridge?
Sure. We serve 6th through 12th graders, and people really come from all counties. We
Mhm.
have people from Prince George's, from DC, from, I'm not sure about Montgomery, but Anne Arundel, and probably a couple more counties that I'm not exactly sure that where the line is, but there are a variety of students. It's a multi-ethnic group of students as well. Um, we have more high schoolers than we have middle schoolers, and we do emphasize the high school courses. We want to make sure that the high school courses, that there are a few options, like you said, in the core subjects for all the high schoolers, because that's when the credits begin to matter. And a lot of times families really appreciate having the help to accomplish some of those high school credits. So we're a little more high school heavy than we are middle school heavy.
Yes, excellent. I, for one, am never going to teach science on the high school level. So I appreciate being able to outsource science. And I
Yeah.
know there are other parents who feel the same way. They want that science, they want that math, somebody to grade papers when their students are writing. So a high school level tutorial and the a la carte variety is also very good. Is there anything
Yeah.
else you would like our families to know? How can they reach Bridge Tutorial Ministries? How can we get in touch with you?
Sure. One other thing I do want to mention about the
Sure.
classes is that we love the fact that the tutors are definitely very dedicated to making sure that Christ is known in and through their subjects,
Mhm.
and that's pretty distinct. While everybody, the students are all over the map as far as what their commitment to their religious commitment is. However, the students are very committed to making sure that they see Christ through any subject that's being taught. So that's definitely real key component, and that's really important to us. And as such, the tutors really execute not only their subject matter super well, but just how they interact with their students and their families in a way that Christ would really be pleased. So that is really, really key, real key component to Bridge Tutorial Ministries. And
Awesome.
the best way to find out information about us is through our website. We do everything through Bridge Tutorial Ministries.com. Oh gosh.
I think it's bridgetutorial.net.
.net. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. You know, it's an automatic thing on my computer, so I never look it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's like having your own
How embarrassing.
But it's like your own cell phone number. I don't dial it.
Yes.
I don't know what it is. I just click it.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. I know you know where you are, Kelly, because when I Bridge Tutorial, there you are. So
Thank you. Thank you. So yes, we do. If you contact us via email, we try to get back with you as quickly as we can. And we really handle everything via the website and via the email.
Okay, excellent. And so I was going to say, no, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. The registration is generally occurs during the month of March, and for current families, and then the month of April, or the very end of March, or throughout April, up until about June for new families. And so classes, all the classes in the schedule can be found for the upcoming year, and as well as all the instructions on what is necessary if you're interested in attempting to register for Bridge Tutorial Ministries. Even we definitely have had to come up with a different system because of COVID, but again, all those instructions are on the website. And classes, I did neglect to say that classes are generally, for high school, the classes are generally a credit. So there are some classes, some of the electives end up being a half a credit, and classes generally do cost approximately $350. And there may be a supply fee or a lab fee, depending upon what the class is.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to have our viewers go by and check out bridgetutorial.net. And then if there's any questions, there's a way to contact you and all kinds of other things. All the information they need is there. So thanks so much for being with us, Kelly. I appreciate your time today, and that you took out this moment to be able to share with our audience what it is that Bridge Tutorial Ministries has to offer. Thank so much.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yes, absolutely.